12 News at 10 with Mark Curtis and Caribe Divine starts now.
We begin tonight with a weather impact alert. Another round of monsoon storms hitting the West Valley, causing a flash flood warning near Wickenburg.
Now we want to give you a look. Our 12 News weather tracker is driving around the West Valley right now, getting into some rain. A few minutes ago, there wasn't much happening, but right now it is coming down. This is on the 303 in the Surprise area. We want to say to our photojournalist Nolan Tornquist, stay safe out there, and thank you for doing this.
And this is a live look at the ADOT camera on the Loop 303 at Peoria Avenue. Once again, still seeing some moisture in that area. We've got some raindrops there on the lens. It does not look like it's raining too heavy there, but certainly still slick out there on the freeway. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Caribe Divine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Good to have you along. Let's get right to your weather impact forecast with a look at which areas are seeing storms. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley's been busy tonight. Linz, what's the latest?
Well, most of the West Valley has seen a nice soaking rain today. As it's pushing eastward, it is fizzling out. So I-17, some areas up toward Anthem, New River, even Deer Valley, seeing a little bit of light showers. But as you can see, a little bit less yellow throughout this radar loop, meaning it is losing its intensity, likely not going to be impacting the East Valley tonight. The East Valley will stay dry. You can see nothing severe right now. Showers now have come to an end in Avondale, where it was raining about 1 hour ago. Showers lightening up in Glendale, but again, kind of crossing I-17 up near Anthem right now, and that's about it. So downtown Phoenix looking to stay dry as well, but you can see a large swath of precipitation. It has been raining for hours out toward Wickenburg, where we do have one flash flood warning that goes for about another 15 minutes. Up to 2.5 inches of rain fell there, and another flash flood warning in La Paz County, where up to 3 inches of rain fell, and showers will be coming to an end there pretty shortly. Now, much of southern parts of the state, so Pinal County, will stay dry through the overnight. This is pretty much what's left of the rainfall here in Arizona. And again, the East Valley should stay dry. This band of rain is weakening. Further to the north, still raining in Sedona and still raining around the Flagstaff area, but it is light. Places around Mount Eldon today saw up to 4 inches of rain. That's also near the museum fire burn scar from 2019. But this is the big picture here. This swath of rain will be with us for the next couple of hours, but likely not pushing all that much further to the east. Caribe?
All right, Lindsay, thank you. New at 10, school districts in Maricopa County are on the hook for more than $100 million, and it's all because of a taxing error. It wasn't the school district's fault, but after the courts ruled in favor of property owners over the county, they're now part of the solution. No K-12 district is being hit harder than Scottsdale. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is live in Scottsdale, where school board members discussed the issue for the first time. Bianca?
Caribe, the Scottdale Unified School District owes the county more than $27 million. It's cash the district just doesn't have. So at tonight's school board meeting, they explored a way to get it.
Action item 8.
On Tuesday night, the Scottdale Unified School District Governing Board tried to figure out how they're going to come up with $27.5 million and fast.
This is a bit of a sticky topic.
A sticky topic because the district has to pay back the money for a problem it didn't cause.
This is an extraordinary event.
It's all because of a 2016 lawsuit, Quasmeyer versus Maricopa County. Property owners argued when their homes changed from an owner-occupied home to a rental or secondary home or vice versa, that was a change in use. The assessor's office disagreed, but when property owners fought that decision in court, they won, and the court ruled they and others were taxed incorrectly. Now the county owes property owners $329 million back, and the county is turning to tax entities like cities, school, and fire districts to help come up with that money. Scottsdale Unified owes more than any other K-12 district.
We believe it's because Scottsdale has a larger share of rental properties.
Jim Giel is the district's attorney, alongside Erica Coombs, part of the district's financial advisor team. They were at Tuesday night's meeting to field questions. Right now, the board says the district has about $10 million in excess cash, over $15 million short of their total bill.
The county holds all the district's funds, and if those funds deplete and there's a negative balance, then they hit a credit line, and if they hit that credit line, they pay interest.
The board considering tax anticipation notes, or TANs, to come up with the rest. Essentially, a loan from the county at a lower interest rate. The financial impact on taxpayers unclear until the rate of the tax anticipation note is determined.
I'm just not comfortable placing this burden on the taxpayer, and I would like to see us come up with
solutions
to not impact our
Do
taxpayers.
you have a solution?
No, I said I would like to see us come up with a solution.
Do you have one? They're the subject matter experts, and they're telling us this is our solution right now.
Ultimately, the motion failed after a 2-2 vote.
The district is now potentially risking not being able to pay its bills. Excellent.
The meeting ended with no solution on the table, and experts say the county will look to start collecting money as soon as July.
My thought was, well, maybe the county would be helpful in some regard to make this problem, at least be diminished somewhat. That is not coming as far as I'm seeing.
Boy, it's almost like there's a war against public schools, Bianca. What happens next with the district now that the county can start collecting that money in just a matter of days?
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your mind around this situation. It is very unprecedented. The next school board meeting isn't scheduled until August. The attorney here said they could opt for a political move of sorts and try to apply some pressure to the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors. But of course, there's no guarantee that that works. Advisors here said the option presented tonight is the best option. But the reality is all of this is just so hard to stomach, not just for folks here in Scottsdale, but really across the county, because these entities are being forced to pay for a problem that they just simply did not cause. Guys, back to you.
All right, and the kids are caught in the middle. Bianca, thanks. Developing tonight in Chandler, police are investigating after 2 people were found dead inside a condo. It happened near Ray Road and Priest. Police say they were called out for a welfare check, and when they got there, they found the bodies of an adult and a child. Detectives are still in the early stages of the investigation and have yet to release their identities. However, Chandler police say there is no threat to the public.
There is a major closure on the I-10 right now due to emergency road repairs. The eastbound lanes of the freeway near Riggs Road are closed to allow crews to fix the Gila River Bridge. They're set to be there through the night to fix a hole that appeared early this morning. Crews were able to temporarily patch the hole with a metal plate during the day before tonight's repairs could be made. The road will reopen tomorrow at 6 a.m., but only to one lane, and ADOT says that it will take about 24 hours for the new concrete to harden. This comes as both the west and the eastbound bridges over the Gila River are scheduled to be replaced by 2026.
Well, now to Decision 2024, where Republicans running for a congressional seat that incorporates northern and western parts of the valley faced off tonight in a debate just weeks before the primary. CD8 is a highly contested race with several candidates who might be familiar to Arizona voters. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly was there tonight and spoke with the candidates. And Chase, in the end, it really wasn't much of a debate, was it?
Mark, that's right, because all the candidates just agreed with each other, saying the same thing on what they would do to come up with solutions to fix the problems that Arizona is currently dealing with.
We've seen the attack ads.
Dishonest Abe Hamadeh.
Pitting Republican candidates against each other. But during Tuesday's Republican 8th Congressional debate between former candidate for Attorney General Abe Hamadeh, former U.S. Senate candidate Blake Masters, State Senator Anthony Kern, Speaker of the Arizona House Ben Toma, and independent contractor Pat Bryady, there was a lot of this.
Wholeheartedly agree with that point.
I agree. Abe's right.
In fact, for pretty much every question asked, all candidates were on the same page. When it comes to Arizona's southern border,
First thing I would do is make sure that we secure the border. We need to triple the size of Border Patrol.
You have to use everything in your arsenal.
election integrity,
Our elections are not secure. I know our elections are not secure.
and Social Security, a huge topic of concern for those living in the district.
We will never cut Social Security. I wholeheartedly agree that it should be tax-free.
Any kind of difference between you and the other candidates? Because like we said, there's a lot of agreement going on today.
There's a reason why President Trump's endorsed me. There's a reason why Kari Lake's endorsed me.
The record kind of speaks for itself. I'm the only one on the stage that actually has a record.
There's really only one person that has the record of actually being able to do difficult things, and that's me.
Now, there was one area that some of the candidates differed. When questioned about abortion, each candidate said they were against it. But when asked if there should be a federal ban, the candidate said it should be left up to the states. Only Hamadeh said there should be federal action.
I know that we are on the brink of entering.
Now, Blake Masters was the only candidate to decline interviews after the debate. We also asked the Republican candidates if they would accept the election results if they lost. All of them did, except for Hamadeh, who is still fighting over the 2022 election. As for the other side running for this seat, there's only one Democratic candidate, Gregory Whitten. We're in the studio. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase. This next debate probably won't be so agreeable. The first debate between President Biden and former President Trump is happening on Thursday night, and it begins. And before it begins, we want to hear from you about the issues that you find most important. You can share your thoughts in our Decision 2024 survey. Join the conversation by using the camera on your phone to scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. You can also go to 12news.com/tell12. We'll include the results as part of our debate coverage.
12 News will carry the first presidential debate hosted by CNN starting at 6 o'clock. That'll be followed by the Olympic trials, and then a special 12 News at 9 will have full debate analysis breaking down the big moments. Still